Talk Up Yout, brought to you by National Baking Company in association with TVJ and the Jamaica Observer, a Stanley and Empress production.
The hardest years of my life were the earliest years of my life. Not knowing why I was different from my brothers and sisters. My older sister thought I was sick and didn't want to come near me. When I was older and started to be able to adjust, she told me, say, you were adopted. Your real mom threw you in a dumpster because she didn't want you around. That was the lowest part of my life. And even though I am grown now, I still cry when I'm alone. Because even children today walk past me and stare like they're afraid of me. I pray to God growing up to be accepted. And I thank God I found the strength to go on and accepted myself for who I am.
Welcome to our discussion today on albinism. Albinism is hereditary, passed on by either the mother or the father in their recessive genes. If you are affected by albinism, that means that your body can't produce melanin, which gives you color in your skin, eyes, and hair. Albinism can cause a number of visual defects as well, such as photophobia, extreme sensitivity to light, nystagmus, which is an involuntary movement of the eyes back and forth, and astigmatism, which is a common form of visual impairment in which part of the image is blurred. Something like that. Look it up for yourself. But all this said, there is no major difference in someone with albinism and without. And tell me, what was it like growing up with albinism?
Well, at first it was very hard and difficult because you could practically go anywhere and people would just be looking at you or saying things. So it kind of caused me to like draw away from people and not socialize as much.
What about you, Carlos?
Well, for the first basically 11 years of my life, it was pretty sad, because I didn't grow up with my mother up to that point, so it was like back and forth. Mostly with my other relatives, my aunts, yeah, and living with your relative is total different than living with your mother, because she would treat you with more affection and stuff like that. So, for some part, it was abusive, and, they don't treat you as they would treat their own. So for that part, it had a negative effect on me.
From what you've heard, the solutions, the ideas that have come from this, can you elaborate some more?
Well, the most pertinent issue which you heard Carlos and Adrian talk about is the self-esteem, and obviously when you're set apart from, there's the in-group and the out-group, and you are put as the out-group and made to feel that you're less than, then obviously it's gonna have an effect. But one of the most important things I heard the both of them mention as well was their mother, right? And the supportive family background. So once you have that, a supportive network, then you go through the process and you come through.
No call me dundus, no call me wuss. Hear what me say, no call me dundus. How you call dundus? Stop laugh with me like you're a police puss. Don't look on the shade of my black skin. Look within. Every time you have a rim. No call me dundus, no call me wuss. Hear what me say, no call me dundus.